And 9:08 right now, just in time for Black History Month. A friendship between two prominent black men is the basis for a new exhibit of photographs and letters in Harlem.
Pix 11's Kristin joining us live at the Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture with more on this. Good morning, Kristin.
Yeah, good morning to you, Hazel and Dan. We're talking about Langston Hughes and Griff Davis. We're going back into the archives some 80 years ago to examine their friendship that blossomed over the course of 20 years so that we can have a better understanding of how it has deep reverberations within Harlem today. And I want to bring in with me the two principals to talk about all of this. We have Novella Ford with the Schomburg Center and also Dorothy Davis, the son of Griff Davis. Thank you so much for being with us this morning, ladies.
Good morning and happy Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month, the very first day, and that's the day that you're choosing to open this exhibition that's going to be in place here for half a year. Talk about what it is that people are going to see, because some of these photographs have been seen before, but to put it all together in this space, what does it bring us?
Sure. So today, February 1st, is also Langston Hughes' birthday. So happy birthday to Langston Hughes. And this was originally a traveling exhibition that was originated in Florida. And when I met Dorothy Davis and learned about her father and the relationship between Langston Hughes and Griff Davis, I thought this was a perfect place for it to travel to. Langston Hughes had a home on East 127th Street. He also attended Columbia University, just as Griff Davis had done, and thought this would be a great way to see the ways in which Langston Hughes operated, both as a mentor, as a champion, as a collaborator to so many other artists, but using Griff Davis's relationship that he had with, I should say, the relationship that he had with Griff Davis as a foundational jumping off point.
And to know that Griff Davis was a student of Langston's, that he also then became a collaborator and a very intimate friend of his, that they shared this relationship for 20 years, to be able to bring that to life here in Harlem, Dorothy.
I'm so excited to have it here. It's like bringing my dad back to see an old friend, and in his old neighborhood at that part, because he lived in the house. So.
And in his words and in his pictures, to see the letters that they exchanged.
Yes, and there's a lot of meat in those letters. They talk about the times, what was happening at that time, either in the U.S. or in Harlem or in Liberia, where my dad was stationed as a Foreign Service officer.
Right.
And then it also talks about how my dad used Langston's home address as his mailing address, which is kind of weird to think about it, when my dad was away, when he was overseas.
He was an international correspondent.
He was an international correspondent.
And a diplomat.
And a diplomat.
Right.
He was a pioneer in both.
Right.
He was also the first roving editor for Ebony magazine, and that came because Langston Hughes wrote his recommendation to John Johnson.
That's a powerful recommendation.
Yeah, exactly. And he wrote his recommendation letter to go to Columbia as well. And when he went to Columbia, he was the only African-American student in the class.
Wow.
In 1949. Columbia at the time only accepted one African-American student per year.
Incredible. There are so many stories here that people should come and experience for themselves. Ladies, thank you so much for sharing those with us. And again, the exhibit is going to be here through July, but no richer time to come experience it than Black History Month right here in Harlem. We're live at the Schomburg Center. I'm Kristin Pix 11 News. Back to you, Dan Hazel.
Yeah, so many wonderful stories that have to be heard.
Absolutely.
And shared.
Yeah.
Kristin, thank you.